week two, Harv, week two, man. And hey, Cowboys, they put up a 40 burger for us, man, last week. I predicted it. I was on there. I predicted it. You guys don't believe? Go back to last Sunday, and you'll see. But first and foremost, I want to say, hey, we apologize. We were not able to go live
Yeah.
last week. Man, it's hard having a full time job and going to school at the same, going to school afterwards, and then trying to balance the whole family thing. But doesn't mean that we're gonna stop. We're finding our groove. We'll figure it out, and we'll get back to our weekly lives. Hey, but we're live right now. We're gonna do a little bit earlier kickoff special. Um, and let's get right into it. The Cowboys play at it's gonna be what 3:15 p.m. Central Time. That's 4:15 Eastern. Um, and they're gonna be home, and the Jets are coming into town to face off against Cowboys. Harv, how do you feel about this week two matchup so far?
It's one of those things, man. I just so we haven't beat the Jets for a while. That's kind of, and then the games that we play against the Jets are kind of one of those back and forth, and something crazy happens. It's just a weird game, just one of those weird feelings. But as Cowboy fans, we always say, man, hey, we should beat these teams, but sometimes we keep them around for way too long. But this defense, I feel, on this Cowboys team is a lot different. And we're going to find out real quick how good they really are. But I think everybody's talking about a defensive battle. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be that. I really don't. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I just don't think that it's going to go throughout the game that way. I don't think it's the last person that has the ball type of game. I think the Cowboys are too good. And if they let that happen, well, shame on them. Shame on them, right? But I think this should be an easy win for the Cowboys, to be honest.
Wow, you are really going out there like that. Fernando says, Javier, my bad, bro, was at my great Tia's 8th birthday party, so you would have been hearing mariachi in the background. Hey,
Hey, let's go.
we all love mariachi music, man.
Yes, sir. 80th birthday.
Is it 80th birthday?
Yeah,
Wow, man.
80th.
Hey, happy birthday to your Tia, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope, hey, 80 years old, man. That's a milestone right there. Hello, yeah.
Hoodlum. Let's go.
I know, man. Hoodlum says, yo, again. And he says, Cowboys 27 to 13 Cowboys, right? 27-13 Cowboys. I think CD smoked the Jets whole secondary. Jacob Caldera, the Jets are getting grounded today.
I like that. I like that.
Bo P is live on TikTok. What's up, Bo P? He says, go
Bo
Cowboys.
Peep.
Yeah, Mr. Lara. Are you aware that the Jets have been more okay. Aaron says, are you aware the Jets have been more championship games over the past 23 years than the Dallas Cowboys?
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, he's talking about with Mark Sanchez, the Sanchez, is that what
Here we go.
right? The Sanchez, I believe.
Yeah, Mr. Butt Fumble.
Mr. Butt Fumble. Yeah, Mark Sanchez, 2 champ games, Prescott 0. Oh my God, Harv. Oh my God, that's the first time I'm ever hearing that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I tell you this, man. Come original. Give us some context, man. I don't mind giving you a little shout out there. And make sure you go follow Aaron on TikTok, man. If you're on TikTok, help him get to 1,000 so he can go live. But I will tell you this much right now. It's not about 23 years ago, and it's not about 5 years ago. It's not even about a season ago. It's about right now, this day, right now. You living in the past? Hey, that's cool, man. A bunch of ugly stuff is in the past, man. I don't want to go in the past. I want to go into the future. So I'll tell you right now, I love what the Cowboys are doing right now. I think that Jerry Jones and Steven Jones I think they've done a phenomenal job as far as in the offseason, trying to get this team the right way, I think. And with that being said, I think that with the additions, with bringing in the younger players, right, Harp, and adding those key players to the defense and to the offense. Hey, man, and Will McClay we trust, and I think that I mean, we saw last week the product. Harv, I mean, what can you say about this defense, man?
I think not only the defense, but like you were talking about Will McClay and everything, and I was on with actually I don't know if y'all know Space Cowboy and Guy Nix. I was actually on with them on Twitter, and I brought up a point, and it's this. This is not. This is a whole different atmosphere with the Dallas Cowboys. They're not your typical Cowboys with Jason Garrett, Mr. Clapp, right? They call him Mr. Clapp. He kept his guys, the right type of guy, he would always say. But if you look at this team, how many undrafted players does this team have? They have a lot. Why? Because they're going with the best players that fit their scheme and they're going to win games, right? I.e., Lukey Hunter, TJ Bass, Marquise Bell. These are a lot of players. Wanye Thomas. The Cowboys got rid of Ridgeway last year, even though they selected him in the draft. They're going with the best players that they think they can win with. And that not only that, but think about Wanye Thomas and Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell played very well last week. So he's a semi between safety and linebacker. And the way they're fitting these players, guys, I haven't seen this in a while, the way they're putting this team together. And then the defense, the way they play. Look, I'll ask a question and see what the comments say, but you got to think about it like this. The team is a quarterback's team, right? You're slowly seeing this team transitioning to Micah's team. Think about how this defense is playing compared to how this offense is playing. This defense is so fast and ferocious. Like, that's how they're playing. It's almost like they're playing for somebody. And I think it's Dan Quinn. I think he's put a stamp and a print on this team. So I'm telling you, man, you'll only win championships if the defense plays the way they're playing.
Hey, and that's a saying. Defense wins championships. Yes or no, Harv?
Yeah, it's true.
So I mean, based off what I saw, and of course the film study and whatnot, number one, this defense is, I mean, that's outstanding. I mean, the pass rushers are crazy, but I'll tell you this much right now: Michael Parsons is special, Harv. He's a special player. I have a question specifically about him because if you go back and you watch the tape, all you see is Michael Parsons just popping off, literally unblockable. He's being held by his face mask, by his jersey. He's moving so fast that these referees can't even see it, Harv.
Yeah.
Is Michael Parsons better than DeMarcus Ware, in your opinion?
Yeah. Right now, yes. So I'll say two things about that.
DeMarcus Ware is he's a Hall of Famer, Harv. Just saying.
No, I got it. Two things that jump out on me, right? There's not very many people you can compare to with legends, right? And one of them, in my opinion, is Lawrence Taylor. A lot of people have a hard time comparing players to Lawrence Taylor. And Lawrence Taylor said himself that this guy, Michael Parsons, he's special. How many times has he said that about players? The second one, and he's played in this NFC East a lot. Joe Theismann from the Redskins. He said he is today's modern day Lawrence Taylor. That's a lot to say, man.
I'll say this about him, Harv. He's old. He's an old school player in this new school game. You know what I mean? I just think it is what it is. Look at this. Hullum says, "I'm letting you guys know if we win this game." No, I'm gonna just say I'm just gonna kind of rephrase it for him. Nobody is going to give the Cowboys any credit, and he goes, "I'm telling you guys." And you know what, Hullum? You're absolutely right. Yeah. Harv, anything on that one?
They're gonna find something, man. They always find something.
They always find something. And just like this guy Aaron over here, he just keeps on. He does not want to let it go, man. He's just saying that it's Dak Prescott. I'm
gonna say something, Aaron. It's not that you gotta call a spade, right? So he said, who had more sacks here, Reddick or Parsons? Everybody thinks it's all about sacks, man. Yeah, it's how do you make your team better?
78% pressure rate.
Yeah, man. Like, it's not just all about sacks all the time. Yeah, that's great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes that's how we have a measuring stick, right? But if you look at the first game and what Parsons did, like, He only had one sack, man, but look at everybody else did. And that's my point to it.
Yeah, I mean, you could see on the plays the way they just the way they're
Yeah.
all communicating on the line. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, on that stunt that I mean, literally, Michael Parsons was being double teamed. That let Osa just come in through. Osa had a game for himself last week. Yeah, what 2 sacks, Harp?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you that. I mean, it is what it is. Hullum says you stop the run and make Wilson and you and you make Zach Wilson throw. You'll see 4 picks today. Harv, if the Cowboys can stop, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Even Michael Parsons pointed this out that they have a two-headed monster with Brees Hall and with Dalvin Cook. Do you think the Cowboys can make those? Or do you think that Dan Quinn has had make the adjustments to, you know, stop this run?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's, to talk about this game, that's the only thing that really bothers me. And I say that, right, because the Giants went away from rushing the ball last week, and they were doing a pretty good job against us. Now, I think they might have panicked a little bit and gone to the passing game too early. So it's very interesting to see that part of the game this week. See if the Cowboys can actually stop the run. That's the only thing that really bothers me about this game.
Cook's injury is going to hurt us, but I'm hoping he gets healthy during the season. Cook's injury don't hurt us. We don't need Cooks and Tyler until week 5. And he agrees. Hoodlum wanted to agree with you on your sense as far as the defense. Jacob Calder says defense will always ball out. We need our offense just to
Yep.
step up a bit more. But last week it was very circumstantial. I'm not going to make excuses, but Harv, from what we saw on the reports, and you can actually see it on the All 22, it was a monsoon, man. I mean, just the
Yeah.
way the water. I mean, just the water coming off the ball whenever somebody tried passing the ball. And Dak talked about it. He wanted to be aggressive, but he just chose not to because he knew exactly the circumstances. Fernando says we'll have would love seeing Marcus and Parsons on the edge together. I'm guessing the Marcus Ware and Michael Parsons. Damn, can you imagine?
Yeah.
More?
Yeah.
Damn.
That'd be crazy.
Micah make everybody on this defense better. He really does, man. It
Yep.
is what it is. Everyone doing their job makes the whole team better. Perfectly said, Fernando. And that's the one thing you can see is these guys are talking amongst each other. Now, but they did talk about some injury reports, so let's go ahead and get into that, right? Because as of yesterday, or I'm sorry, as of today, this is how they have players listed, and Harp can give us the updates on these players. Brandon Cooks, game status is questionable. Zach Martin, his game status is questionable. Tyler Smith is doubtful. Tyron Smith, he was on the he was on the actual injury report, but he was full participant on Friday, so I believe he's a go. Sam Williams, I think he was dealing with a something with his foot, or it's listed as foot. Uh, but he is they don't have a game status for him, so it looks like he will play also. And then Donald Wilson is doubtful. And of course, for the Jets, Dwayne Brown, questionable. Mekhi Becton, questionable. Brees Hall, questionable. And Greg Zerline, questionable. That is right now how the actual injury report starts from the Dallas Cowboys. Harp, any reports that you have updates for?
No, I think the biggest thing is
Can you read that
Brandon.
report?
So Brandon Cooks, he said Brandon Cooks is questionable with a MCL sprain. Um, Even though he's questionable, he is out for the game. Per source, Adam Schefter and Tyler Smith as well. He's out for the game.
So one thing that I did see also was that damn, Chuma Duga, he could get to the second level, he can get to where he's at, but he just needs to work on his technique. I
Yep.
think this is where we really miss Tyler Smith, because I will tell you this, uh, it's just those combo blocks that these centers and guards do. I mean, you can't have your offensive lineman just falling on Dak. I know Dak could do a little bit better by maybe improvising and running, but I know he said, he's not that fast on turf. So I get what he's saying. Uh, let me see. Black Mamba.
back, Mamba. Let's go.
What's going on? Happy Sunday, right? Sunday fun day. What's going on? Black Mamba says we better win. I hope Cooks
We
is
better
okay.
win.
I mean he's always in good spirits. I hope Donald plays. That's your guy.
So from everything I'm being told, this might be his first game, but we will have to see. I think it's going to be a game time decision, to be honest.
Fernando Marquise Bell is my X factor for coming downhill to stop the run this game.
Yeah, I
Uh,
agree.
you know what? He actually led all defenders last week with six tackles. Well, he tied with LVE. But I'll tell you this, that defensive line kept him clean, Harv, and he was
Yep.
able to make the plays when he made it. I'm with you, Fernando. I'm very impressed with how Dan Quinn has got this team together. Man, they're all just firing at the same time. And that was kind of like one of me and you, Harv. I think we expressed this earlier in the season or right before the season was our we felt a little thin at linebacker, especially when we lost Demarion Overshown. Um, what do you see about Marcus Bell, Harv?
Oh man, he's he's special. Like one of those uh kind of, I don't even know how to explain it, but a Jaron Curse slash like Dawkins kind of player, if, per se. So he's that kind of player. But if you think about it, the reason why we're carrying so many safeties is because some of those guys can't play linebacker. So necessarily, we might not have a lot of linebackers on the roster, but if you look at it, Wanye Thomas and Marquise Bell can play linebacker on different packages. So I just like, look, and this is the other thing. Wanye Thomas and Marquise Bell are both undrafted players. And to be part of a Cowboys game plan and X factors is pretty amazing, man. They're gonna play for you because they got nothing to lose. They came from nothing. So I think you're gonna get the best out of them every game.
Let me get a little caught up here on TikTok. Kenny says 8.5 point favorites. Win by 17. Dallas. I want to shout out real quick to. It looks like it's Kylie Christine Smith. We appreciate the gifts. We really do appreciate.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate the hearts, the all the gifts you guys are giving us. We anybody that gives us a gift, we appreciate that. Jose Rodriguez says Aaron Rodgers is going to be the first excuse. Harv, is that true?
I agree with that. That's
Okay.
probably gonna be the headline.
Oh, yeah, Jose, you hit it right. You hit it right there, man. Kenny says Dallas wins today, and Kelly, hey, or Kylie, we really do appreciate the gifts.
Thank you so much.
Angel Segovia, I would love to see the Jets win. Cowboys talk too much. Angel, everybody talks too much, man. Everybody talks too much. It's just, it is what it is, man. If you don't like the Cowboys, just say you don't like the Cowboys. That's all it is. Let me see. Who's okay? Kenny says, who is stopping Eagles 260 rushing? Nobody does that in the NFL.
That
Uh,
is a lot of rushing yards. I ain't gonna lie.
Irving Brisket. Wow. Let me ask you, do you have a barbecue spot?
Yeah.
The Cowboys start of the season the same way and in miserable facts. Irving Brisket 19. We keep receipts here, so be ready, sir. Be ready.
Hey, hold on. That Irving Brisket is in New Jersey. I might have to screenshot that.
Hey, screenshot it. We keep receipts. I want you to know that because I don't know about you, but I like this Texas coast. I don't know if you know this, but Dak Prescott had the fastest, quickest release in week 1. So that says
I'm
something.
gonna go visit Irving Brisket in New Jersey.
Yeah, give him make sure you give him a nice little Yelp review.
Yeah.
P Sauce, it's been a while. P Sauce. He says, take care of business until we need the 49ers before we get any credit. Facts. What is it? Is it Flacco loves Bud? Giants tried to run. Aaron says, why did the Eagles crush Niners? D and Dallas got 2 picks for Dak. Yeah, man, let it go. Cooks has an MCL. Bye bye. I don't know, man. I think
There's a lot of hostility this
yeah,
today.
yeah, man. I
Why
don't
is that?
probably something in the ozone. Kenny says Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith never beat Dallas team like them. That's reality. 3 Super Bowls. Take care of business until we meet the 49ers before we get any credit. Facts. Does CD Lamb get a touchdown today by JD? What you want to make a prediction, Harv?
Yeah, CD Lamb will score. He'll score
Wait,
today.
Aikman was our best quarterback ever out of UCLA. He was a Sooner, then he went to UCLA.
Yep.
Hey, Janet MTZ, thank you for the gifts.
Appreciate it.
We really do appreciate the gifts. Esau says, "Take care of business." So we, I guess he just keeps on circling the 49ers, Cowboys, Eagles, NFC. Why do guys love Prescott? Explain why. Cowboys better than 49ers. Hey guys, that's by Reps to J636. Kenny says yes. Kenny 3 time Super Bowl. Nelson Lara, the only thing good about the Cowboys is the cheerleaders, and that is a fact. Nah, I would say I would say, I think they have one of the most iconic uniforms in the entire league. What do you think, Harv?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sorry, I got distracted, but Black Mamba just posted on Discord. Uh, I'll be going to the game and thinking about sending you a poster. Let me know if you want for sure. What poster? Like you're gonna what? Now it would be cool if Black Mamba would take a poster to the Cowboys game with the Cowboys cast.
That would be kind of cool.
Subscribe and click the bell notification. I'm just saying.
That would be kind of cool. Hey,
Sorry, Jerry.
and we're on the road to 1,000. So if you guys are on TikTok and you're watching us and you like this and you want to be a part of the stream like we have, you guys come on to the YouTube thread. We'll post your actual comment. We'll be able to give you a good direction because it's kind of hard to see TikTok because TikTok's on another device. But please subscribe, man. Turn on notifications. Let you know when we go live, and keep up with us, man. But help us get to that 1,000. Let me see where we left off on YouTube, right? Hoodlum says Tober time.
Yep. Hey, Cooks is out. This is his time to shine,
Is
and
this
against a very good defensive secondary. We're gonna see.
and I love the fact that with CD Lamb you can put him anywhere and everywhere. So I don't know if Sauce is going to be following him or going anywhere, but this is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we start fast. Well, I'll tell you this much right now, Black Mamba. That has been the emphasis that Mike McCarthy has put on this team to start fast, and even Dak has also said it too. So it's great to see that we are seeing that, especially when PFF had Dak had the fastest release of any quarterback in Week 1. Did you watch the game last night? Which one? The Colorado Buffaloes? That was
Yeah. That was a
at
crazy game.
1:30 my time at finishing up. That's crazy. Hold on. Why all the hostility about the Cowboys? I mean, they are on a Cowboys channel, but the thing is that some people are just they just don't have other teams just don't I guess what is it? Other fan bases just don't cover. I don't know, man. Because in the Cowboys content space, hard. I mean, there's so. I mean,
There's so many. Yeah.
and they're all good too, man.
Yeah, they are.
They're phenomenal, man. I think they're doing an excellent job because honestly, if you really want the truth, go follow Jay Tuck. I encourage you.
Yeah, Jay Tuck is one of the best men in the business for sure.
Yeah, he's probably the best in the business right now.
Yeah.
And hands down, right. And but I'll give a shout out to A to Z Dallas.
A to Z. Yep.
I forgot who it was here to tell me who brought me on to like Botch Lombardi and Will Steele. Hey man, those guys they do a great job. Law Nation, I believe he got 100,000 subscribers.
Law Nation.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, it is what it is, but there's always room for anybody to kind of open up their own content creation. But just know that this comes with it, right? You get the love and you get the hate. It is what it is. Smiley says, "Puro Cowboys ALV," and I know what that means, but I can't. I love it. Hey, Smiley, shout out. Jessica Lopez, let's go Cowboys.
Let's go.
Has she been here before?
I think she has. We'll
Okay.
give her a round of applause, though. We'll give her a round of applause. Welcome, Jessica.
Black Mama. And wait, the haterism is real.
It's real. I like it.
I mean, hate is real, man. Black Mama on Dallas, right? Monica, gotta love our Cowboy haters. They help the boys remain America's team. Go Cowboys.
Let's go. That's true, man.
She was on East West, but she came on to the Cowboy Cast, and hey, we give a round of applause to anybody that comes on. And look at that, Black Mama's right with you, Monica. Monica. She says, "Heck yes," and Law Nation, good too. Hey, I gave him a shout out. I think he's the one who started this whole thing.
Yeah,
I've even seen West Coast Cowboy. That guy is he's funny.
Hey, we also got Guy Nix, Space Cowboy. They're all good, man.
There's a drink flavor for everybody. You just gotta find which one you want.
Hey, whether you like whiskey on the rocks, whether you like strawberry daiquiris, whether you like pina coladas, you got it all here.
Hey, I'll take a Dos Equis, man. Dress it up, give me my line, and we're good, man. So Peace Saw says, I can't wait to punk Philly and the 40 whiners. Man, what? Let's just envision that real quick as Cowboys Nation, right? We go in there, we beat the brakes off the 49ers. We go in there, we break the brakes off the Eagles, Harv. What is the media gonna say now? What are these? What are these people that are checking they're counting their eggs before their hatch?
I'll tell you what they'll say, man.
What are they gonna say?
They'll say they said like they caught him at the wrong time. It was
Brock Purdy.
Players were hurt, whatever. Yeah, but look, man.
Jalen Hurts doesn't. His offensive line is not the same. I mean, what is it? I mean, what excuse?
Man, we got a lot of Cowboy fans in the building, man.
I love it, man. I really
representing Cowboys Nation in Minnesota. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, well, come on to our YouTube page. Come on to our YouTube page, man. Let's grow this thing to 1,000, man. Let me see. I think we got somebody new here. Let me see.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know who this is. That hoax?
Texans. He's a Texans fan. Let's welcome him, man. That hoax. He put JM too.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome, that hoax. Welcome to the channel. Let's go.
I was not expecting the Texans to be giving off like a fight like the way they are because, well, I mean, they are down 21-10 right now. I mean, it is what it is. But I was expecting this because I think the whole Texans offensive line is hurt, man. Titus Howard. Yeah, Titus Howard. He's out. Kenyon Green is on injured reserve for I don't know for how long. And then of course Larry Tunzel, your expensive offensive tackle, he's out. Hullum says C. Black Mama says my X Factor is Gallup. Woo!
I like that too.
That's funny. As my boy Jacob. Is that a content creator? Hoodlum? Simus? Simus? Funny as hell. Give me a Bud Light line.
I can't with that.
But if you're gonna be at Texas, if you're gonna be at AT&T Stadium, it's just Miller Lite and whatever they have.
Miller Lite, yeah.
I mean, and Pepsi. I mean, the worst drinks, I think. Monica says they say those teams were off. Not the Cowboys are beast. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, that's true. That's what they'll say, man. That's what they'll say.
Black Mamba just wants to make sure that everybody understands here. The Eagles barely won on Thursday, man.
They did.
I don't know.
A win's a win.
A win is a win. But do these Eagles look? I mean, everybody's sold on this Eagles, right?
Look, listen. This is what I'll say.
Right now, look, this is a Cowboys page, and I want to say this too before you get going. The 49ers look right now. The 49ers look like a team to beat right now in the NFC.
Yes.
All right, now go.
Yes. So I'll tell you this about the Eagles, man. there's trash talking, there's all that, but I will be 100% with you. If you're telling me the Eagles are the best team in the NFC as of right now, right? And we're gonna beat the Cowboys. You are sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. The simple fact is they are not playing good. Stop the trash talking. Stop all that. Just be real with it. They're not playing good. Be honest with it. Put some comments on TikTok. Tell me what you think. But let's just be honest and call a spade a spade. They're not playing well. Even though they win, I got it. They won. Win's a win. But they are not. There's ways. I think a blueprint has been out how to beat them. And when they start playing these better teams, it's probably not going to be good.
Yeah, and these teams do exploit those blueprints, man.
And I'll say it at the same breath as I just said the Eagles. The Cowboys defense is far ahead of our offense. I'm kind of skeptical on the offense a little bit. I will do agree with that. We will see this week, but I'm just saying we are not hitting on full cylinders as well. So I'll leave it at that.
I will say you got to give them a little bit of a leadway, Harv. I mean, last week was a crazy game. I mean,
Yeah.
the water was not. I mean, look, Dak's not forcing the ball, okay, and that's what will create, stupid interceptions. Because I'll tell you this much right now, people want to say, "Oh, Dak only passed for 100 and what was it? What was his passing rate? What he had like 124 passing yards or
Yeah.
164, I think." And people want to say 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, but had he thrown an interception because he's trying to force a play hard? I mean, now we're listening to more Dak hate. Let me see right quick. TikTok has a lot of people on here. Kenny, appreciate the shout out. He says you guys are good. Appreciate that, Ken. Reps to J606. He says sub to the YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Road to 1,000. Jets average team. I think right now they have a pretty good rushing attack, right? You get Brees
Yeah.
Hall and Dalvin Cook going, but I'll tell you this: Cedric Wilson, Harv, he looks like he's the future Justin Jefferson in this league.
You talking about Garrett Wilson? You do it every
I always do this. I always call him Cedric because
time.
everybody knows I miss Cedric Wilson, but Garrett Wilson, the New York Jets wide receiver, he's just incredible. Harv, what do you think about him?
Yeah, he is. He's pretty good. And I think if you look at what Aaron Rodgers told him, he said, I think it was in the lines, right? Twitter everywhere. He said, "I'm sorry, kid." Like when you say that to somebody, Aaron Rodgers know how special this kid is. And I think that's why he said that, because he's like, "Man, I'm gonna make you a superstar." Not necessarily because it's Aaron Rodgers, but because he's that talented.
Yeah, it's true. Kenny also says Dallas is a very good team.
Yep.
Angel Segovia, I felt like I was he on our stream here or on East West? He said, "Let's go Jets."
I guess he's a Jets fan.
I see 2 for you says where my Eagles fans at with a bunch of smiling emojis. Cowboys is one of the most hated teams in NFL today. That's Nelson Lara.
It's true.
You just said we them boys. Hey, we played that song earlier. I'm not gonna go crazy, right? Because I know it gets annoying. I'm an Eagles fan and I hate the Cowboys fan. Hey,
Okay.
it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, brother.
Hey, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I have no hate for you, bro. I
No
really
hate.
don't.
No hate.
There's no hate in this game. The Cowboys haven't done anything since the Stone Ages. What? Harv, did you know that?
No, I didn't know, man. That's shocking news.
It's shocking news.
Hey, thanks,
It's
Nelson.
breaking news. It's breaking news, man.
Appreciate it.
Look, Prescott's record. Go 49ers. Beat them useless Cowboys. Let's see what happens versus with Eagles, Dallas, Minnesota's awful. These are by Kenny and Nelson Lara. Bro, we can't beat the 49ers. You tripping. That's by a username Ed. Look, I want you to know that the Dallas Cowboys have the most dangerous defense in the entire NFL. So when you hear Dallas defense, this is what you're going to hear. The war crawl. Bruh. Now, Peace Law says Tolbert can do what Austin Miles did. Don't f it up, right?
He's right about that.
Dude, Miles Austin, he came out of nowhere. Miles Austin, it was against the Chiefs, right? Where he just went crazy and berserk. Cousin fumbles, chokes under pressure. See, these are things that Dak doesn't do, but people want to give it to Dak. Texans should sell team is terrible. You know that they look like they have the right head coach in place, and they look like
Yeah,
they brought some good people in place, but it's gonna take them some time.
it is.
Eagles have struggled. Eagles are better than the Cowboys. Let's be real, buddy. That's by an ASA. Look, man,
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll
Week
see.
nine. Week nine. Dak will have a interception this game. Promise you. That's by ASA. Wow, man. Let me skip ahead, man, because ASA says Wilson is greater than CD. It's debatable,
Yeah, that's debatable.
but I will tell you this: CD has done some things that not a lot of wide receivers been able to do with his impact on the game. He's actually sealed some games for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I hate to put stats, but he's statistically he's maturing and growing into his offense and becoming his own man in the NFL. Jerry Jones is smart. It's all by Kenny. True 30-year Cowboy, nothing. Prescott above average. Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I think he's good.
I think he's good too.
You say that every year you guts on series guys on. Jets win by a field goal. That's by a James de la Garza. So thank you for having a user name, right? That we can at least pin you down to. Ultra Cowboy says, Ultra Cowboy, where you been?
Ultra Cowboy,
Hey,
yeah.
why aren't they? I just want to know why isn't Buffalo Bills passing the ball to Dalton Kincaid?
That is weird.
They're giving it to Dawson Nix, man. He's just scored a touchdown. So you're wrong on that one. Who cares who cares what the who cares what the media say?
This guy, man, Ultra Cowboy, man.
You're gonna give me trouble when he says Ultra Cowboy. Ultra Cowboy, Eastside Herald, bobbing for apples.
This
Yeah,
guy.
Simon says he a Cowboys content creator. All right, cool.
Check him out.
I'm gonna check him out, man. Maybe we would love to work with some of these Cowboys content creators, but we're so busy covering the Cowboys that it's so hard to work with people. But we're gonna try to do it. I know we did it with J Tuck, and it was just so smooth. We're gonna try to do it again. Turpin in the slot. Want to see that Jets linebacker cover him. Turpin,
Yeah.
Turpin looked good last week. He looked real good. And Slow Jake and Hender Booty good for 4 drops. Jeez Louise, man. Why Ultra Cowboy? Why do you do that to us, man? We're all Cowboys nation here. I'm what is it? I'm talking about drink now. My drink at the stadium, Captain Morgan.
Ooh.
Oh, now
Okay.
you're talking about Harv's kind of drink, man.
Yeah.
Eagle secondary is
Oh my God, dude.
it is not good.
Hoodlum, man.
Hey, that's why you got to come join us here on YouTube, man. We're going to have some fun. Cowboys better than the 49ers. Boom. Thank you, Ultra Cowboy. Cowboys are a Pitts away. Ooh, I like that one, right? That was
Ooh.
that was Des Bryant, man. Des Bryant saying that Cal Pitts should the Cowboys should trade for Cal Pitts because we know how to use them. So that's why he says Cowboys are Pitts away. Ultra, I agree. I'm hoping they use him more. Hudlum, if my defense play like last week, I don't care what Dak do as long as he don't turn the ball over. I don't care if Dak goes for 150 yards. How do you
Yep.
feel? How do you feel about that, Harv?
I'm okay, man. I'm fine. You
I
know
mean,
why? Because that point, huh?
it's going to help us with contract talks at the end of the year too.
Yeah, not only that, but look, at the end of the day, you got to think about it like this. Does our offense complement our defense?
That's what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to. That's real football people with football knowledge, not just, oh, I just read stuff and try to know football. As long as the offense complements the defense, you're always going to win, man. That's just the way it goes.
Somebody asked, "Is Monty playing today?" They asked it multiple.
Yes, Mati is playing.
Yes, and he played last week, and he looked good too. Yeah, he had some moments. He had some moments, but it was his first.
Somebody on TikTok said, P. Crafty said, is it the Cowboys year? I don't know, man.
Every year. every year.
Jerry will say every year, but I'm the more realistic, optimistic. I don't know, man. Time will tell. But I like this schedule because it's the third hardest schedule in the NFL, and iron sharpens iron, man. So we'll see.
But guys, Wilson only one wide receiver. We have a secondary full of Pro Bowlers, right? We do. I mean, I'll tell you this. That's the other thing that you can that just jumps off on the film, man, is how Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore were like challenging Daniel Jones to pass the ball, man. I will tell you this: this defense does struggle with a quarterback that can get outside the pocket, which is what we know that Jalen Hurts loves to do.
Yeah.
Uh, it looks like this defense has been tailored to make those adjustments. Man, I want to see Demarion Overshown this year. We're gonna have to wait for a year. Facts, Hoodlum. Hoodlum. I agree. However, I want to see Dak do his thing. I tell you this: if both sides are clicking today, Jets are in trouble. Black Mamba is on the
True.
same page as
That
you.
is true, man.
I got nothing but hate for the pigeon. Dak needs to go Escobar on the Jets. Jeez Louise. Black Mamba, Dallas haters are funny. They always talk about what we've done lately. Question is when and where, right?
Yeah.
Mark Steinbrenner, it's been a while. Our run game, a TOP, will make this a dominant win today. And Ultra Cowboy says Dalton Kincaid is better than Knox. The media was ripping the head coach. All right, boys, got to head out to the game. The wife wants to eat at the stadium club before kickoff. I'll be back in the post game casting.
Let's go.
That's what we're talking about. We appreciate that. Keep CD in motion. Love this. I mean, this
Yep.
is
Moving him
where
around. Yep.
this is where you like it because I think
Yes.
Sauce was going to stay in one area.
Yep.
I don't think Sauce. If Sauce starts moving around, I think he's going to be tired by the end of the game, man.
Yeah.
This defense is Super Bowl caliber. This is what we're trying to say, man. My last comment was not finished. I pressed the enter button too fast. LOL. Just hating on them on my boys. Bell has offset the Overshown injury. Yes,
he does.
has. He led.
Yes.
He led. He had 6 tackles and he assisted with 2. So he had like what? Technically, he had like 7 tackles. LV had just six tackles. So he's really stepped up his game. Enjoy, sir. Or Fernando.
Yeah.
And put CD in the slot, man. Put CD everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Put CD everywhere. Let's see if Jalen Tober can take advantage of this opportunity. What do you say?
Somebody on TikTok just came on. Remix Dinero. I like it. Remix Dinero. Okay. Jets gang or don't bang. This ain't the Giants over here. Okay. He coming in hot.
Wow.
He coming in hot.
No.
Okay.
Hey. Cowboys are winning. Try to tell you, man, that they're the real deal this year, man. We got Dan Quinn, we got Michael McCarthy, we got some of the best coaching staff. We have the best roster right now, and that's because some of the most important pieces right now are out on injury, man. And we're not making excuses, man. Our defense is finishing. They're finishing the deal for us. Hoodlum says LVE gets a pick this game.
Okay.
Besides Sauce, the Jets' other cornerbacks are 5'9", CD and Tolbert 6'2", Gallup 6'1". Exploit them.
Yeah.
It's a great game plan. I'm with you guys. The cast just been out of town. Hey, I get you.
I get it.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Hey, like I said, if you're watching this on the replay, help us get to 1,000, man. And just subscribe. That's all it takes, man. Remember, when we hit the 1,000, we do have that cap giveaway. I could get it right here. Yeah, so it's a true brand cap. Javier has, I think, a couple of them. Sorry, Black Mamba, but this is gonna be yes. So this is the cap. Once we hit 1,000, hey, true brand. They're out of the actual area. But I'll tell you this: these guys are trailblazers, man. Because if you look, Philly has the upside down Philly caps. Everywhere you look, man, they have the upside down. Their team names upside down. I'll tell you this, man. True brand. They're true trailblazers in this cap game. Everybody knows we love our caps here. I'll tell you this. At 1,000, we'll give this cap. This cap will be given away. Hey man, you try to get this cap. If you're late to the party, you're not gonna get this cap. If you try to get it, it's gonna be like 150 on eBay. Point blank simple. They're like retro Jordans. Jets are not that good. I don't know where this Jets hypes come from. Literally where. And I guess the hype was with Aaron Rodgers, but now that Aaron Rodgers is not there, they're gonna have to really rely on their running backs to get them out. Because Zach Wilson, I know he was able to pass a few make a few passes, Harv. But man, how do you feel about Zach Wilson passing on this defense?
So they'll get. I like Jack Wilson coming out of college. I think he has a really good arm, NFL arm. I like it. It's just I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't know how to read defenses and naturally, plays a game that way. He's still got a lot to learn, but against this defense, man, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. But I see Dan Quinn being very sneaky with him and trying to confuse him.
The only thing I say is who puts out a better product, Daniel Jones or Zach Wilson?
I don't know, man. I think right now, talent wise, I'm going to be honest. I think Zach Wilson's better, but he just hasn't shown it. That's the problem.
I mean, I'm with you. I think Zach Wilson has that opportunity if he was to just. I don't know if it's just they have not put him in the right place or right situation. But I feel that Zach Wilson presses too much. With Daniel Jones, he at least takes off and runs with the ball. So I think that Daniel Jones puts out a better product on Sundays. So you're telling me that with Zach Wilson, who is hesitant about using his feet, right? Because I mean, he did get injured. What was it, the first week last year? And so I know these injuries are scary. I'll tell you this much right now: Zach Wilson is going to feel the wrath of this defense, and I know that this offense from the Jets, they can rush, but once the Cowboys are able to lock in and stop this rushing attack, it's just gonna be who can get see ball, hear ball. What did Dan Quinn say? He goes, do you hear the ball? What's the ball saying? Man, I love it. Man, that was awesome, man. I'll tell you this much right now. You stop the rush attack. I tell you this. I think it's going to be. I think that this game is going to be a very defensive battle. It's going to be very battle tested. I think their defense is going to give us a hard time too. What did Hullum say? Jets are not that good. Okay, cool. This won't be a close game. I disagree with CD Lamb. Put Gallup, get him a touch. I think Gallup's going to be involved. That's messed up. I'm sorry, Black Mamba. I think she said because of the cap giveaway. You just got your cap giveaway. Like Mamba. If Josh Allen don't turn it over, they win that game. Let's be real.
That is true. I can agree with that.
Yeah, man. Dallas defense are like rockets, just too fast for the Jets, man. That's how everybody's just rushing off the line, man. Black Mamba, Javi, let me purchase that hat. Laughing. I already said, man. He puts it on sale on eBay. Shoot, that sucker is going for 150. Cowboys defensive line rush like a bunch of hyenas, man.
That's true.
Good one. That's what they look like. Mark Steinbrenner says, glad to have Cooks on the team. MG and Tolbert just gonna giving time to rest. No worries.
We snack. Yeah.
And then Dak is better. Plain and simple. Jobs is better than Wilson. Jones, right? She's in my bad, Jones. Cowboys defense is too fast. Monica says we just made Jones look bad, but he's got some skills, just not against us. Laughing out.
I like that.
She knows what
I like that.
You know what she's talking about. Monica, so true, right?
Yeah.
35-3 Cowboys.
Regina.
And we're gonna. I mean, basically, what we talked about. I mean, we tried to fill in the blanks of what we missed this week and telling you what we watched on tape. Like I said, Micah Parsons is just, man, they're lining him up inside. He's outside, inside. I mean, he's literally putting the pressure on any offensive lineman. I'll tell you this: if you're out of shape, you don't want to go against. I mean, what do you think these offensive guards are thinking hard when they see Micah Parsons line up right in front of them?
They get nervous, man.
I'm pretty sure they're probably thinking
shaking in the boots.
I'm pretty sure they're thinking like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure they're. I'm pretty sure that's how they feel. Like, why me, man? Go pick on the offensive tackle. He gets paid more money, right? Ultra Cowboy says 31-3 Cowboys. Hoodlum says you stop the rush. It's going to be a long day for Zach. Um, and Hoodlum says you stop the run. It's going to be a long day for Zach. Yes, I believe Jets entering the no-fly zone today. Grounded DC for life by Mark. Hullum says, I think Zach throws 3 picks today. Wow, man. Uh Hullum, I think you stole my thunder there, Hullum. I was about to tell you, man. We'll give our bold prediction, and we're about to work our way to um our final score.
Oh.
Regina. I like it. I like it. We are all true Cowboy fans. What is your biggest worry today? My worry, they start slow.
My worry is that
Like, oh, keep going.
that Russian attack of the Jets on our defense and slowing us down. Then we'll get in trouble. The only reason I say that is because I don't think our offense is up to par with our defense. So that could be an issue. Um, so we'll see, man. We'll have to see when the game starts and see where all that goes.
My biggest fear is for Zach Wilson. I feel bad for him, man. I think that he's never going to see. I mean, the thing is that this defense we already know is good, but I just think that it's gonna start getting teams, and they're gonna know. Ultra Cowboy says this is the game. Is why we drafted Motzi. Yes, I really do think that we're gonna probably see some packages where we see Jonathan Hankins and Motzi at the same time. I'll put the defense on the field first. Hey, that's where you should start it. No worries, Texas Coast.
Let's go.
Man,
Let's go.
no, man, I'm surprised that there's no caps on that, man. But round of applause, man.
We need something for that, Jerry.
I know. I totally agree with you, Javi. Like Mamba. Ultra Cowboy says Cowboys offense about to make a statement because the Jets have the same defense as the 49ers. You know, they do that.
Oh, that is true.
That is that. What is it? The cover five, the umbrella.
The umbrella
But
covers.
I mean, it is what it is. It's the Dolphins defensive coordinators. He's the one who designed the defense, right? So, what was his name? The older man,
Bangio.
Fangio, Vic Fangio. Cowboys offense about to make a statement because the Jets have the same defense, right? So remember that one. I think that's gonna be a something that we can, if you know what I'm saying. It's good to get practice for the 49ers without having to play the 49ers. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying, as far as defensive wise. This year, I really cheer for Dak, laughing out loud. That's by Black Mamba. Monica says, Black Mamba, I agree. We have a tendency of blasting in one game, then coming out like we running and molasses the next game. They love to play with our emotion.
They do. They do. I like
Yeah,
Monica. I like Monica, man.
she's cool, man.
She
She's
knows
really
her
cool.
stuff.
She really does. Regina Green says, we are so deep, we could keep everyone fresh. You're absolutely right. I
Yep.
mean, this is the one thing about this defense is that literally your second team, even the third team that you have on your defensive line can be starters on anybody's defense. The West Coast offense is designed for defenses like the Jets.
That
There
is
you go.
true. This is
And
true.
this is why Mike McCarthy's been trying to tell you, you know, this is what he's been trying to tell you without telling you, but it takes people that are very wise individuals like Ultra Cowboy to just give it away like that. Thank you, Monica, by Black Mamba. 28-13 Cowboys. All right. I think it's time to get to our scores and call it a day. Welcome to this awesome Cowboys cast, Black Mamba.
Let's go.
And it's for Black Mamba too. So Coach is saying Vegas says Cowboys are 8.5, and they write more than that now, right? Or what? They write more than that. So today the spread is what 38.5 points, Harv. Cowboys are 8.5 point favorites in the latest Cowboys versus Jets odds. Wow. I should have said that at the beginning of the stream So those that were on TikTok,
Yeah.
they would have seen. But I guess it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? I know we're all excited about this game. It's coming up pretty shortly. Let's get right into it, Harp. 38.5 points. The Cowboys are in this game, will they cover the spread?
Yes.
Okay. What's your prediction, man? I think they're gonna be under
28-14.
28-14. Wow. Let me see. Dak throws for 2 TDs and 315 yards today. And a little underlining there, just so you can have a little bit of context. The Even though this defense is pretty good, the New York Jets give up 314 yards in the last game. They gave up 217 passing yards and 97 rushing yards. So that's where it comes into this picture. So this is a strong possibility. Black Mama's prediction: Cowboys win 35-17. Give me the Dallas Cowboys 20-10. I think that this is going to be a little bit more of a defensive struggle. Um, so I'm going to go 20-10. Last week I predicted a 40 burger. Man, I should have lasted that everywhere, man, because they gave us a 40 burger.
Hey, I got something to say. We need an APB. Where is Jose and Adam at?
I don't know, man. Text Jose. He's your buddy.
Come on, guys.
You guys talk,
I
right?
text him.
Tell him. I'm looking for him. Is he looking for an Elks Lodge to join? Ask him. Monica Burrow says they won't even score a touchdown on us today, Harv. Monica.
Ooh, I kind of like that, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This defense can do that to you guys. Regina, the Jets struggled against the Eagles. Come on, man. Let me see. Jets won't break 10 points. Book it. Mark Steinbrenner.
Wow.
That's what I was trying to tell you, Harv. 20-10, I think right now for the time being. Why is Jets O line getting all the credit they haven't deserved? The O line is not good. That's by Hoodlum.
Well, I mean, we could tell they're not that good because of what happened week 1. Yeah.
I mean, not only that, but I mean, they're big. They're big guys. I think the only one that I would probably want on my team is Elijah Vera Tucker. If anything. Coachy says Cowboys 52, Jets 3. Nelson Vasquez says helping Dallas. Jets 28-14, also by him. So Nelson believes 28-14. The sound quality on YouTube is better than TikTok, guys. That was by Repsa J.
What did he say?
That the sound quality is better on YouTube.
I like that.
Yeah, so go click on the link in the bio. Subscribe. Help us get to 1,000. What are we at right now, Harv?
777.
Round of applause, man. I would like to say thank you to all those that had just take the simple time just to hit the subscribe button and help us build this channel up, man. I really do, man. And honestly, I do feel that we will get this channel up to 1,000, and from there we're gonna have so much fun, man. That's when we're gonna be able to incorporate the phone. You guys actually calling in, because I literally read like 200 comments every time. So that's the uniqueness about this Cowboys content creation, is that I actually read your comments, man. I actually read your comments. And we'll see. Once we hit 1,000, we'll see, man.
Hey, we're a channel of the people, man. Of the people.
We are. And we're not gonna forget our day ones. You guys won't pay, you don't have to pay. We're gonna make sure we read your comments once you're there. Jets won't break 10 points. Book it. Why? Okay.
Yep.
We got another shutout. I'm winning the lottery. If we get another shutout, boy, they're gonna be Hayden going to be all-time high for the Cowboys. I know they're gonna play Aaron Rodgers not being there. Black Mama, get ready to spend some money. Black Mama's ready to spend money. Look at her. She's already Hullum, right? That was Regina. Monica, Hullum, get ready to spend some money. I love it, man. Jets got a better team than Dallas. Even if we have Zach Wilson, is the surprise. Jump on the wagon. And Cindy Lou 28 says, "Love my boys, man," and we all love our Cowboys here. Mark Schreiber, the cast is straight. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Hey, we do want to welcome every single one of you. That's it for us, man.
Yep.
Now it's time to sit back, enjoy, and we'll be back on the post game. We're gonna talk about this. I might be a little bit late back, right? Because I'm gonna be traveling back from, and then I'll get on to the post game, and we'll have some fun, man. We'll see what happens. But that's it for us, TikTok. You guys be nice, man.
TikTok, be nice. Be
They
nice, man.
were rough on us today, man.
For real.
But that's it for us. Look at what do you say? Come back after the game. Oh, we are
Yep.
all coming after the
For
game.
sure.
Enjoy the game. That's it for us, guys.
Keep it
Say it.
keep it real.